I think it's a great event. I've heard great things about it. I've seen videos which are very compelling. I think it's a must-go event for brand marketers. It also promises to bring in several speakers, both from India as well as outside of India, to showcase the best practices and to discuss the challenges that are involved in digital advertising. So I think it's a great development. Looking forward to it.
Very big, man. I mean, this is the signature event that any brand marketer, anybody in the digital media, whether he is or not, or whether she will be or not, should be attending. AdTech is, the kind of defining moment for a country to say, okay, this medium and this kind of technology meets advertising business has arrived, and it's a must attend. I mean, you can't avoid to say no to AdTech.
I've visited AdTech before, and I've spoken to AdTech at some AdTech opportunities before. So I would say that at least I'm expecting AdTech to be a platform where it's a meeting ground where not just digital people who already have digital knowledge are there, but it's a meeting ground for marketers, for digital agency professionals and marketers and publishers. I am expecting a lot of marketing fraternity to join in this wonderful, I would say, a collaboration of people, of digital people, and a great amount of a great resource of knowledge which will be shared on AdTech, and I've seen that elsewhere as well. So I think I'm expecting a huge turnaround, and it will definitely add to our digital industry.
So I think AdTech really is a great platform for all the converts of digital, as well as the people who are on the fence who are still wondering, should we or shouldn't we take the plunge. So this should actually help quell any doubts that anybody may have, both in terms of getting into the online and the mobile bandwagon. So all the best to AdTech, the speakers and the participants.
Well, I'm very glad it's coming to India, and I certainly hope that some of the topics covered on the AdTech, thanks to the best of the best from around the world coming to India, will help educate, as I just said, the Indian marketing and advertising fraternity to open up their minds to a space which is critical.
I think it's fantastic. It's about time. There's a lot that needs to be done to educate your traditional advertisers and your marketers, and I think it's a great platform because you're going to have a number of people from different fields coming together, showcasing. There's some great case studies that I think will add some value. The big question today is how much or what should the spends be for digital medium? How do you track it? And I think a forum like this answers a lot of those questions and helps with making that final decision.
I think the timing is just right. Internet in India is already happening. It's not about when will it happen. It's about how big will the internet be eventually. I think we are now at about 100 million internet users. More importantly, broadband penetration is growing, and people are spending more and more time on the internet. And I think advertisers are realizing this. Ultimately, marketing dollars will follow eyeballs. So if people spend more and more time on the internet, advertisers will have to reach them on the internet. And I think a platform like AdTech is an excellent opportunity for marketers, agencies, brand managers to learn more and more about how to use the internet better. So I think the timing is just perfect.
I think it's a great opportunity. I think I'm really hoping that a lot of digital marketing practitioners in India, on all sides, publishing, marketing people, agency folks, I think they will get a chance to interact with each other and learn from not only each other's experience within India, but also learn from the experience of speakers and other people who may come from overseas. I've been to a couple of AdTechs overseas in the past, and I think it's a fantastic opportunity, both the conference and the expo, to learn about new things, to get into conversations, to dialogue with each other. And I think in that sense it provides an excellent opportunity.
No, it's exciting, and I'm actually quite honored to be part of the process. As being on the advisory board, it's kind of helping shape what this is going to look and feel like. The actual event it's exciting for me. It's quite an honor. But I think it also is important for India because it will allow India marketers, advertisers, consumers, to really kind of get a sense for where the marketplace is going, what the potential is. I'm sure there'll be examples of what's happening globally that'll be talked about at this particular conference, but I think it'll also really kind of drill down and demonstrate what's viable and what's appropriate and applicable for the Indian marketplace. So that's what's exciting for me.
So I think AdTech is something which is, as I've said before, is the mecca of all internet conferences. I've personally spoken in AdTech Frisco, which had 7 tracks. I've spoken in London, I've spoken in Singapore. If all the conferences that I've spoken at, I think AdTech has been the most fun experience. The quality of speakers you meet, the kind of people that I've engaged with, the kind of keynotes that I've heard is just brilliant. So I would say that from a conference point of view, if I were to attend or speak at one conference, AdTech is definitely the one. So it's a wonderful experience being a part of the advisory council of AdTech, select the speakers, the content, but I do believe that this is one of the best conferences in the world, and anybody who would like to understand digital media, this is one conference you can't afford to miss.
I'm really glad that AdTech is coming to India. I think it's high time that India got noticed, and the best of international conferences came to India. I think there is a lot of interesting stuff that is happening in the world as far as digital marketing and innovations around digital marketing is concerned, and a lot of Indian digital marketeers were earlier not exposed to these things. I'm looking forward to AdTech bringing in some of the best vendors, best practices speakers into India and maintaining the same global standards that they're known for, and therefore enriching the Indian digital marketing community.
I wish I attended at least one AdTech before, okay, at least in some of the countries, but unlucky. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a good mix of advertising, marketing, technology, guys, and we've been making a whole lot of attempts to evangelize the medium. Okay, I think AdTech is that right place over and above what all the industry bodies are doing, because this is going to be one neutral place where everybody is going to come and speak their mind out. This is a good place for marketers to express their concern, and it's a good place for the media specialists to come and talk about what they're good at. Okay, so looking forward to it. Excited.
I'm pretty excited about AdTech coming into India, because I think it was long overdue. AdTech's one of the events which a lot of people, even in India, have been very, people have been going to the US and elsewhere to attend AdTech, and it should have maybe come here much earlier. There's Singapore, there's Shanghai, there's Japan. It should have come here much earlier, I thought. But anyway, better late than never, and I'm very, very happy about AdTech coming into India, and I think it's a good thing.
AdTech is in India, and this is time that AdTech arrives in India. It's a small advertising market on digital, but this is the market which is poised to take off, which is brilliant timing, I would say that. Hopefully next 5 years it becomes 10x of what it is, and more than 10x of that is what we all expect as a business.